You tell me when you're ready.
All right.
Is one working? There you go.
Ready whenever you are.
Okay. Nathan, Kimsey, thanks for joining us. Probably a little disappointing to lose that playoff, but we were just sitting here talking earlier, and it's like, this is all gravy for you. You were just explaining to me what you've been through the last few months and just getting back to playing this week. But first of all, let's just talk about your round today. You were bogey-free. Just give us an update on how that round went.
Yeah, I mean, it was great. I was sort of trying to tell myself this morning that, kind of I had nothing to lose, kind of going out there and just try and keep my foot down, and knew I needed to make some birdies and try and just keep in touch with the kind of leaders and the leading group. So, I feel like I barely missed a shot all day, hold a few nice putts, and just kind of did a really good job of executing kind of the whole back nine and keep pushing really. So I can't complain with anything I did today.
So when you finished, you waited just for a couple of groups. Were you surprised to be in the playoff?
I think obviously walking up 18 in regular time, 72nd. Obviously I had a putt which at the time was to tie. There was two guys on 23. So I kind of figured that, I needed to hold that to have a chance. Obviously once I'd come off, someone said that one of the guys had made double somewhere, so he dropped back. So then it was just kind of watching Vinny coming up the last, and obviously he made five, and as soon as we saw that, we were just obviously out to the range and trying to hit a few balls and just stay loose and get ready for the playoff.
Can you just talk a little bit about after winning the Challenge Tour rankings and getting your DP World Tour card for 23, just your situation, your progress since then, and what's happened?
Yeah, so I obviously had a great year last year. I ended up winning the rankings on the Challenge Tour. Turned around straight away pretty much. Went back out for the first events of the DP World Tour season. Played 4 before Christmas, 4 after New Year, and played a lot of good golf. Threatened a couple of top tens and made all the cuts, and I was playing really nicely. And then we were in that kind of 8th week in Singapore. Played the weekend. Had a really bad pain in my hand. Kind of managed to kind of scrap it around on the Sunday and finish off, but flew home, got some scans, and turned out I had a fracture kind of in the bottom of my hand, wrist. Tried to let it heal on its own in plaster cast, and that didn't take, so had to have surgery to take a piece of the bone out. So I ended up having 4.5 months out. So this is only my third week back. I've just played the last couple of weeks back in Europe, and only kind of been hitting balls for probably 8 weeks now, 7-8 weeks. So to come out here and obviously have a chance to win a PGA Tour event, I can't complain really.
You said it's your 3rd week back, but it's your first ever PGA Tour event.
Yeah.
Obviously, what's that experience been like for you playing over here on the PGA Tour in the first start?
Yeah, it's been great. The course and the condition of everything's just fantastic, and all the other stuff going on with the tournament, the whole setup is just amazing, and the crowds are great. They were awesome all day today. I had a few guys following around most of the day, and they're shouting my name and cheering me on, and kind of sort of felt as if I was a little bit getting some home support in a way. It's been great to come out here and compete for the first time, and obviously to have a chance to win has just been awesome. So yeah.
It's been more than 30 years, 1988 in fact, where a player won his first ever PGA Tour start. Were you aware of that you had an opportunity to make history today and do the same?
No, no idea at all. No, like I said, I was just trying to go out and play some good golf and try and make some birdies today and give myself a chance of just winning. But I had no idea that.
So overall, just to finally cap it, sounds like you're in a pretty good position right now and ready to play next week in the Barracuda? Yeah,
definitely. Like I said, just the first couple of weeks back, had a solid week last week in Denmark, and then obviously a great week here. Starting to feel a little bit more myself again on the golf course after having some time out and shaking some rust off. So everything's in a good place, and looking forward to getting out to California next week.
We appreciate you making some time with us.
No worries.
Congratulations, and
Thank you.
Good luck next week.
Thank you.